Walking up the hill, walking down the hill in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill and ran into a mad rabbit in the land of madness. Watch out for the signs along the way in the land of Jack and Jill. We get our thrills, feeling the sound, laying it down in the land of Jack and Jill. Walking up the hill, walking down the hill in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill and ran into a bad rabbit in the land of madness. Watch out for signs along the way in the land of Jack and Jill. Get our thrills, spilling the sound and laying it down in the land of Jack and Jill. Walking up the hill, walking down the hill in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill and ran into a mad rabbit in the land of madness. Watch out for the signs along the way in the land of Jack and Jill. We get our thrills, spilling the sound, laying it down in the land of Jack and Jill. Walking up the hill, walking down the hill in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill, ran into a mad rabbit in the land of madness. Watch out for the signs along the way in the land of Jack and Jill. We get our thrills, spilling the sound, laying it down in the land of Jack and Jill. Walking up the hill, walking down the hill in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill, ran into a mad rabbit in the land of madness. Watch out for the signs along the way in the land of Jack and Jill. We get our thrills, spilling the sound, lay it down in the land of Jack and Jill. Yeah, the land of nothing makes sense and everything is just kind of upside down. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. All the insanity and the monotony and the way I kind of look at it, some people just want to go out and have a good time, have fun, and not think about all that heavy stuff. Hail, Tillium, how you doing? Great to see you as well. So yeah, and I've watched how many ever episodes of the Orville are out, and it's very clever, but it's some I don't know. I don't know if I would. It's the way they did the story writing and the comparing, and there's some parallels going on with that show and everything that happened with a certain uh, thing that happened a few maybe less than a year ago or 2 years ago, and all that stuff that we don't talk about here because it's just fucking heavy ass shit and we don't need it, we don't want it, and I have this policy about politics and not talking about it on the channel and stuff like that. But you see, society anymore has become this thing where it thrives on this constant aggro, in your face kind of internet shit that has morphed and become this and become that, and trolls basically. And people have become comfortable with not acting right and behaving and using standards and stuff. And you got a lot of that stuff going on. And, and so I want to keep a little bit of normalcy here and have fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's like the world has gone so dark where Dead and Company artwork is really creepy looking. It's like that's I don't know. It's just really freaking weird. It just creeped me out, some of the artwork they've been coming out with. And if you look at some of the past artwork of Grateful Dead and some of the artists that have rendered some really cool psychedelic imagery, beautiful stuff. The almanac, the Grateful Dead almanac, was sort of like a cartoon cut out, and it was certain characters of the Grateful Dead and stuff like that. Robert Hunter wrote a lot of the stuff that was in the Grateful Dead almanac. And honestly, I don't think the Grateful Dead almanac exists anymore. I used to have it mailed to my mailbox. I used to get a copy like back in the day, once a month. Damn, I wonder if I have any of those anywhere. Those are really cool. You know, the old times. You think when you think basically those times were bad, and and you know, maybe those times weren't so bad after all. When you look at it through a different lens. And so here's what I'm seeing and what I've been, because just because I don't do politics on my channel doesn't mean I don't know what's going on and jiving out in the world. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up in Gary, Indiana, and I had my friend Jamar. Man, he's awesome, awesome cat, and he taught me about the ghetto life and all that stuff, and so I understood. I got a basic education from him, and that was real cool because I've known him since I was 7 years old, long time. And you ain't very many friends you have, and you've known each other since that age. And it's an old neighborhood where I grew up at, and so basically, you got all this crazy ass shit going on around the world, and if you look at the notes and connect the dots, and there's a lot of similarities. What's going on now in the past, and they keep from saying anything too significant or detailed, but basically, it's just the past repeating itself. And it also shows in our entertainment and our television shows and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people trying real hard to keep it all about the entertainment and a quality story, because when you get right down to it, it's all about entertainment and the quality story. And that's what I like. And there's a few things I'm checking out here and there, and so far I don't know what to think of the new Orville so far. I got mixed feelings about it. Well, human passions, that is true, never change, but it's the logic that goes along with the human being that also causes problems too. Flawed logic, and there was a lot of that, and we could really learn lessons from history if we would just pay attention to it. That's all. But yeah, it's nuts. So we're here to basically share a little warmth and a little light and be a little more positive, because I don't need to be drugged down by that crap. My kids don't need drugged down by it, and it's kind of how we live our life, and it's a very positive way. Because I learned one thing from my pop: you keep the serious discussions away from friendly conversation, and you'll be good. So with
That's a nice
that,
statement.
well, that's it's a modified, because basically what it means is religion and politics.
Yeah.
Makes for bad conversation. So let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, this song is a little bit like, sort of like the way politics works sometimes, but you'll see. Fair weather friends. Last American hero wandering the land, getting lost in Neverland. Wandering around, lost in Storyland. Some seeking paradise. Lucky to participate in wonders beyond what the journey's end will bring. Last American hero, time to take a stand. Stand up now before you lose everything. No fair weather friends here. Fair weather friends are useful as a tornado rampaging through town. About as useful as a hand grenade without a pin. Last American hero wandering the land, getting lost in Neverland. Wandering around, lost in Storyland. Some seeking paradise, lucky to participate in wonders beyond what the journey's end will bring. Last American hero, time to take a stand. Stand up now before you lose everything. No fair weather friends here. Fair weather friends are as useful as a tornado. Rampaging through town, about as useful as a hand grenade without a pin. Last American hero, wandering the land, getting lost in Neverland. Wandering around in Storyland. Some seeking paradise, lucky to participate in wonders beyond what the journey end will bring. Last American hero, time to take a stand. Stand up now, before you lose everything. No fair weather friends here. Fair weather friends are as useful as a tornado rampaging through town. About as useful as a hand grenade without a pin. Useless. There we go.
I like the lyrics in that song. Some of them really
Oh, yeah.
smart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Says a lot about a lot of stuff and about a lot of things. And basically, not all that glitters is gold.
Yep. Sometimes
Sometimes,
silverpaper's gold. From
sometimes
Jim.
a wool jacket is nice compared to something fancy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, know that.
Simple things. Simple things. All right. So I got a portable air conditioner, and because it's going to be a little hotter than normal coming up, and it's supposed to be the hottest Monday here for Washington. And so I got one that's the kind you hook up to the window, and successful hookup, and it got pretty chill in here, pretty decent. Howdy, Keck, how you doing? Welcome. So I got it down to 72 in here, and it stayed at 72. So I have it set on 72 and low, and it honestly believe it could probably cool the whole upstairs off in probably about 2 hours if I set it on high and set fans up. I think the whole upstairs would be nice and cool. Yeah. But yeah, if I could, if I could have it where it's just right at 77 degrees, that'd be perfect. It also comes with a dehumidifier, but I really don't want to use that aspect of it. So let's see what's going on in headlines. Headline land. Ezra Miller out as the Flash. We pretty much knew that was going to happen. So I'm not really looking forward to the Thor: Love and Thunder movie. I gotta say, there's just concepts that I really don't like. Um, Making Thor look like, I don't know, an idiot, making male superheroes look like idiots is demeaning. I mean, if they wrote movies where they made um, female superheroes of equal stature, if they were made to look stupid or talked down to, there'd be people in an uproar. I'm telling you, man. But this is just how it is, and it's the writing, folks. It's a talent. That's it. Period. Write good and good talent. It's hard to find. Let's see. Director Andy. I can't pronounce that guy's last name. Draws Naked Ezra Miller for the Flash comic book. This is the look on my face over that headline. In this, right? That's my response to that. Miss Marvel, I'm not even sure about the whole Miss Marvel thing and all that stuff. And we pretty much know the writing on the wall with Kevin Smith's He-Man season 2. Um, Maybe Netflix will say, "Hey, man, that's got to be better than that stuff." Wonder Woman in development at Marvel for Disney Plus. I don't know about that. What is this, Wonder Man or something right there? Wonder Man? That'd be funny. We're gonna do a Wonder Man. And it's like, yeah, and Wonder Man's in the title. You know what I'm saying? What is going on, man?
That would be so funny. That would be
What is
funny.
going on? All right. Wonder Woman got zapped with the alien press Zappo beam, and it turned Wonder Woman into a man. I don't know.
Well, they
Just
do
being
it transgender. Decides that she was a man instead of a woman.
well. Let's see. Anything with this guy is, man, is a poison fruit now. So, I mean, look at the headline. Look at this number right here. That's bad. That's bad.
It's terrible.
Which
Very
means that
terrible.
means it in your mind. We society's got these things: what's acceptable, not acceptable, and not acceptable. And so anything that he's in is he poison fruit, so he's going to be removed. And if they got stuff in the can already, it's gone. It's useless. It's junk. No one's going to watch that shit because it's a we call PR nightmare, literally. Let's see. Tom Hardy teases Venom 3 possibly with Spider-Man. That's one headline. HBO Max shows off Scavenger's Reign adult animated series trailer. Huh, kind of weird. I don't know. Amber Heard Mirror getting recast for Aquaman 2 claims rumor. So it's a rumor, and so more than likely it's probably going to freaking happen. More than likely.
I
Let's
hope
see,
so.
Top Gun Maverick box office blows by Doctor Strange 2 in 18 days. You know what? I'm really not surprised because there is some really heavy duty stuff mixed in all of that Doctor Strange movie. I say Doctor Who, jeez. Doctor Strange, because it there is some serious, serious occult stuff all mixed up in that, and it is just weird. I get a weird vibe from it. I still don't know what to think of it. I know there was a lot of people that didn't like it, but I'm still processing what I think about the Doctor Strange movie. Even my wife was like, "Huh, odd." And the America girl, she was actually likable character. and they looked her acting performance and all that was pretty genuine. Let's see here what's going on with movies. So apparently, Marvel Studios will be at San Diego Comic Con. The Flash shown off at Cine Europe with Black Adam. Let's see, Aquaman 2, Shazam. Now, which Flash are they showing off? You know what I'm saying? They showing CW Flash, or are they showing the other Flash? They're gonna can. Apparently, it's the one they're canning. And I made a video about Takawati making this particular movie, and you heard what he said. He openly said it. He's gonna destroy our mythoses or something like that. Openly came right out and said it, and I'm like, wow. And Takawati, he plays in Free Guy, and he plays the owner of the company that owns the video game company, and the owner of the video company, he is a serious freaking sleazeball. Man, Takawati, he plays a really good sleazeball. I gotta say, gotta give him props to that. I don't know if it's acting or if it's real, but he was a real sleazeball of a boss in that movie, Free Guy, I believe, with Ryan Reynolds.
He is a director, but he does come out with a lot of extreme statements. Even better in New Zealand, he comes out with some major extreme statements.
Oh
But this is what
man.
he does.
Oh my God, the guy. And I'm not sure he believes everything he's saying. I think he's just doing all this stuff just to get rises out of people. I
Yeah, that's
think
what he
that's
does.
really what it is.
Yeah, that's what he
I
does. He
don't
does
think
it
he
better in New
necessarily
Zealand.
believes half the stuff he's spouting. Wow. So big Marvel plans coming soon, says Kevin Feige. If you keep doing woke shit, Kevin Feige, you can make stuff go broke. And this here, man, this is the most dumb stuff here ever. All kinds of things wrong with Pixar Lightyear. Huge flop at box office. When you insult characters by not adding certain characters that are beloved, people get insulted.
Definitely.
When are they gonna get it? Um, Fans are gonna critique stuff. Every person of every creed has critiqued all these sci-fi shows and all these shows that come out. And every time it happens, Kathleen Kennedy gets out there spouting her mouth off, talking, we're not going to take this from the fans. I'm like, number one, you're talking about a very finite amount of people that are just fucking toxic fucking fans. It's a very small amount. It's not the majority. So she's painting the majority of all the fans in this bad light. And I got to really tell you, man, uh, Kathleen Kennedy has the market on how to alienate and get rid of fans that want to buy stuff. That's all she did with Star Wars. She was the what is it? There's a saying of doom. The messenger of doom. There's another word too. Yeah, she was the messenger of doom with Star Wars, pretty much. And you got to wonder what causes people to do stuff like that, to go that way. I mean, we're talking like this is dark side feminism, cancel culture. That's all it really is, and so it's bad. So they went out of their ways to destroy stuff. What's up, Papa Cotton? How you doing, Harbinger? Thank you. I appreciate that. Harbinger of Doom. Yes, that's what she was. And just the fact that she's out there basically insulting fans again, like Disney always does. So yeah, things are nuts. It's like it makes no sense to me. Um, fans have cash and moolah. They want to buy and spend money. Um, go out of your way and go over leap hurdles to insult fans. Seems counterproductive. Very counterproductive. So yes, I watched Doctor Strange and I'm still mulling it over. Still, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to watch that again. But the some of the parts that America had were the character America. Honestly, because I have a stepdaughter and she reminded me of my stepdaughter a lot, and the character was okay, and character was likable, and but uh, I don't know. It seemed like I don't know. I felt like the movie was kept trying to find its clutch or something, find the gears. Use a metaphor there, but yeah, I'm still pondering it. So yeah, I gotta say, it'll be nice staying cool with this heat spat that's coming through. So there's supposed to be a heat wave here in the Olympia, Western Washington area because it's been very rainy. We've had lots of rain. Oh, a lot of rain. Yeah, and I thought I seen a news flyer about our governor saying that there's going to be some brownouts in Washington State, and I'm like, what are you talking about? The majority of Washington State is hydro powered. There's a lot of freaking hydropower in Washington State, and it has been snowing, it has been raining, and let me tell you, they will be making a lot of electricity with all that melt. My God, some people are just fucking idiots or just fucking dumb, and our governor is definitely one of them. He's dumb. He's stupid, but I get to look at greenery, green evergreens all year long, all year round. So yeah, and there's some beautiful things here to see in Washington State, and I stay here because of that because it's really nice, and some of the people are really nice too. Yeah, it's been wet all over Washington State a lot. We had about a week ago we had a thunderstorm come in and thunder and lightning and all that stuff. That's rare for Western Washington. So yeah, we had four people in here. All right, let's see here. That's what I'm hearing. It was 88 degrees today, and I don't think that was the high. I think 89 or 90 might have been today's high. But at one point, it was 88 degrees. And the humidity in the house is normally right around 63% in the house. And so with the air conditioner in the room, the humidity has actually come down to 47% at one point. It was nice, and it's been hovering right now because the electronics are on at 73 degrees, and I have the air conditioner set on low at 72. Lowest setting can go. Honestly, I think it needs two low settings. It's got low, medium, and high. Yeah. So let's see here. I found some interesting articles. You guys know anything about the Tavistock Institute?
Never heard of it before.
Well, the puppet strings from the background in the rock band world, psychedelic world. They controlled the Beatles. They controlled a lot of those bands. That's why today music is so controlled by music corporations and stuff like that. Yeah, and I do believe Tavistock had Clowns in America involved as well. And Tavistock's out of it started out originally in Great Britain, but I think it evolved. So I found some interesting things. Let's see here. Yeah, and I found a blog spot, and it's about the Grateful Dead because there was a little bit of Grateful Dead conspiracy theory going on, and it's the blog starts out now and then the Dead are figured into conspiracy theories. Remember when Bob and Mickey attended the Bohemian Grove retreat? I mean, yeah, that's like what the fuck are you going there for? It's like that's like make your skin crawl. I gotta get the hell out of there now, kind of feeling. Good Christian when they go by a place like that want to cross themselves or something. You know what I'm saying? Serious. Oof. Yeah. So yeah, that's another tidbit that I found. Interesting stuff. But you see, they figured out that they could go other routes with the controlling of the minds and stuff like that, and they figured um, hallucinogens open the mind up too much, and it doesn't allow for. This is true. This is true. I didn't want to go and say it, but yeah, you are right. You're correct. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. And remember Star Trek, that certain character they brought back, the Continuum, the omnipotent beings that are godlike. Yeah. Ends up in the mirror universe. There's also another one in the story along the way. Hey, hey, he. Characters. Yes. So yeah. Yep. You know what they call a line? People that are lined up in Great Britain when they're in line. It's called the queue. They're in the queue to get their tickets. That's what they call it. It's weird, right? It's just like if you say you're pissed in Great Britain, you're basically saying you're drunk. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's the word there. Yeah, just a fancy word for line. So yeah. All right, what shall we play next? Let's see here. Mhm. Ah, I'll pop and no bang. It was a rabbit trick. They pulled a rabbit out of a hat. It's all illusions, all pop and no bang, and no more emperor's clothes. No more rabbit tricks. Calling out to all that's free. Can you, could you think for yourself? You better take it back, Jack, before the thieves hijack the night and take it all back. No more rabbit tricks. It was a rabbit trick. They pulled the rabbit out of a hat. It's all illusions, all pop and no bang. No more emperor's clothes. No more rabbit tricks. Calling out to all that's free. Can you, could you think for yourselves? Better take it back, Jack, before the thief hijacks the night and take it all back. No more rabbit tricks, it was a rabbit trick. They pulled the rabbit out of the hat. It's all illusions, all pop, no bang. No more emperor's clothes. No more rabbit tricks. Calling out to all that's free. Could you, can you think for yourself? Better take it back, Jack, before the thief hijacks the night and takes it all back. No more rabbit tricks. They pulled the rabbit out of a hat. It's all illusions. All illusions. That's all it is. Illusions. Illusions, indeed. So yeah, multi-dimensional places in the continuum in Star Trek. There we go. Such a weird world, man. I never, and you know, I can remember the first time all that ever really, in life that really mattered back at one point in time, back in when just things were just really simple. Going to see a Grateful Dead concert or a Jerry Garcia band show was the most important thing at one point, you know. And then you had the people that flocked to that scene and all that stuff, and it was a beautiful thing. And that scene's still somewhat happening now, and I don't know. I kind of had to, I don't know, just do my own thing a little bit because it's hard to do things when you got a family and stuff like that. You got to stay close to home. That's just the way it is. You got to be responsible, and it's how things have been. But there are some really cool places up north of here. With the summertime being, I think Staircase is one of the places that I want to go check out. It's a beautiful place. It's like a day drive north, up up little tiny highway routes on one side of the on the other side of the sound. It's kind of cool drive. All right, Full Tilt Boogie. Let's get it moving. Let's get it moving. Full tilt boogie dance under the blue sun, where the dance never ends. The blue-eyed girl trades step back and forth. Full tilt boogie spin round and round at the fairground. A foxhound on a merry-go-round. Turn around, back 2 steps, stop, spin. Full tilt boogie, shaking it for all it's worth. A foxhound on a merry-go-round. Turn around, back 2 steps, stop, spin. Full tilt boogie. Let's get it moving, full tilt boogie dance under the blue sun, where the dance never ends. The blue-eyed girl trading steps back and forth. Full tilt boogie spinning round and round at the fairground. The foxhound on a merry-go-round. Turn around, back 2 steps, stop, spin. Full tilt boogie, shaking it for all it's worth. A foxhound on a merry-go-round. Turn around, back 2 steps, stop, spin. Full tilt boogie. Let's get it moving, full tilt boogie. Dance under the blue sun, where the dance never ends. The blue-eyed girl trading step back and forth. Full tilt boogie, spinning round and round at the fairgrounds. A foxhound on a merry-go-round. Turn around, back 2 steps, stop, spin. Full tilt boogie, shaking it for all it's worth. A foxhound on a merry-go-round. Turn around, back 2 steps, stop, spin. Full tilt boogie. Indeed. Full tilt boogie. So yeah, I just had to take a little time off, you know. Sometimes you got to do that. Walk away for a little while. With all the crazy shit in the world going on, you just got to take a step back and binge watch a TV show. uh, it's like homework, you know. Then you talk about it. Uh, it's rare anymore to be able to watch decent television, especially with the pandemic filming style they've been using. It's poor quality. It's shit. The camera angles are bad. So yeah, I don't know.
Right.
It's just
I
everything
saw a
is.
sorry,
Go
Peter.
ahead. I don't know if you guys have noticed the filming style that's been going on with with shows and production, and because of the stupid pandemic rules, yeah, and yeah, just bullshit. And you know, you could tell that it's had an effect on the quality of filming and the quality of acting, because there's literally, it's like I don't feel nothing from it because they're not in the same room with each other. they're doing their lines separately at separate times, and I can tell. And to me, that's not good. It's not good acting. It's not good response. To me, it's just bad. And sometimes it can work. Sometimes that don't work. And because I notice there's I don't know, there's no emotion, no feeling behind it because they're speaking their lines to a cardboard cutout. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the quality of filming, TV shows, maybe even movies to a degree, has really gone down in quality that I've noticed. Just weird. Things that I would notice that most sometimes maybe most folks maybe wouldn't. Maybe some other folks would notice too. Maybe. Yeah. So yeah, just quality of filming lately just hasn't been great. I've seen better stuff produced by YouTuber anglers and YouTubers that do lawns and record it, and they've got some serious cameras filming uh, their cuts, and oh man, that's like it's like wow, these guys are like really good with the camera shots, stuff like that, with the sound, and so it's like I see better quality on YouTube from YouTube channels than I do from TV entertainment. That's saying something, I think. And TV entertainment channels, I don't think like that when people are being more entertained on YouTube than they are on their bought and paid for channels that they want people to buy subscriptions for. And half this stuff, if they were on broadcast TV, they wouldn't make it. They'd be canceled. Seriously. If they put all this new Star Trek and try to do all this stuff, they get canceled if they didn't keep it to a certain quality and adhere to things. But that's why they chose not to put it on broadcast TV, because they'd have to deal with the Nielsen rating systems for live broadcast. It's brutal. It can be brutal. But yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that because there's a lot of these shows won't blast the first 3 or 4 episodes on a
hell
Nielsen
no,
rating.
no, wouldn't make it.
Like Picard, second season, I think I got through 3 episodes and I just scanned, walk away from it.
Honestly, I think there's someone's paying for this. Someone paid for it to be done. It's like paid for propaganda. You know, it's how it
It is
seems to me.
propaganda. It is propaganda. So they're pushing the political agenda,
It's
just
like
what
it's
Captain
like
said.
how can they be making any money off of it? They've had people cancel their subscriptions in droves. They're doing all kinds of weird acrobatic stuff to keep subscribers, both
Yep.
on Disney Plus and Paramount Plus. CBS All Access was tanking so bad that they had to ask for Paramount to help them and buy them out and put their Paramount name on it, and still it's not doing no good. It's still doing bad, and people are leaving left and right. It's like,
Well,
hey,
just
you insult the fans, and they're gonna leave. And it's like, I'm not sure I like what I'm seeing with the new Orville. It's too so it's I don't know if it's preachy or if it's political preachy, a little SJW like preachy. There's some comparisons with what's going on with the real world right now that they did, and it's just like I don't know. I mean, the acting is done really well. And one of the female characters that played one of the aliens, she passed away. She got hit. Uh, she was hit and run. They caught the guy though. Motorcycle or scooter, motor scooter. She got hit by one, and she got ran over, and
That's a
she
shame.
died at hospital, and she was 65 years old. She looked pretty good for 65 years old. She was a good looking woman, and she played one of the characters. Her character had a baby with the captain of the Orville. Did I say spoiler warning?
No, you don't. But yes, I haven't got past the first season there. I don't think I'm on episode 5 of the first season, and I stopped watching it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking it. I felt a little like it was a little bait and switchy to me. Bait and switch. The Orville, bait and switch. I got bait and switch to watch the Orville, and I specifically temporarily got Hulu subscription just so I could watch the Orville. And I'm just like, yeah, not feeling it. Not feeling it a bit.
I understand that, but yeah, it's a lot of
Not
TV
at all.
programs, so I don't feel it.
And I remember growing up. I remember my dad being really critical of TV shows and and newscasters. I remember him being real critical of newscasters growing up. Always cussing at the newscaster for basically not getting something right because my dad was pretty swift when it came to things, and so if there was really bad acting, my dad would just be like, "Man, that is horrible." And there was a lot of there was some Next Generation episodes that my dad was just like, "Oh man, that's horrible." So yeah, he was critical of everything when it came to TV. Oh man, if he was still here today, he would be going insane because the way the world is now. He would be nuts. It would drive him crazy. And I'm kind of glad that's not the not the. I'm kind of glad he's not here for all this because I wouldn't be able to lay it down and tell him the truth of stuff because he wouldn't even at a certain point he didn't accept certain things. Certain things always weirded him out, and my I have this knack and ability um, to fall off a roof, transform into a cat, and land on my feet. Metaphorically speaking, not literally, but that would happen to me a lot. Fall off a roof situation, but land on your feet. And one day, my dad was just really weirded out. I was like, "Man, how do you do it? What is it? What is it with you? You got someone looking over you or something?" It was funny. He was really perplexed by it all because my my 82 Honda Civic, um, the clutch went out in it. So, and I was at that time I was broke. Shit, that was a long time ago too. Wow. Um, I want to say this was 97 into 98, somewhere in there. And man, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, Keck, you've only watched a little of the Orville. That's why I'm trying not to go into too much detail about stuff, just in case there's someone that ain't seen it and haven't seen it. So yeah, crazy world, crazy ass freaking world. It's nuts, I say. So yeah, all the you got you got all these concert venues and organizations that are requiring certain things to happen for you to get into them, and nationwide here and there, and it's like basically I don't feel I should support a music venue if they're gonna do stuff that makes me have to do something in order to be able to get the privilege of going in their building. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that. I'm not about that. Nope, not a bit. No, no, no. And I used to think that all deadheads were that way too, but I'm starting to wonder about that. Starting to seriously, seriously wonder about all that. All right, Deep River. Not too far down that old country road, you'll find good old Deep River. Deep River rolling like babbling water over stone, rumbling, rumbling down on the riverside. Pop took us down to Deep River, get some fishing done. Another way to spend the summer heat on the crawl on the riverbank, so sweet. Birds making tweet tweet, gentle breezes ride, the Deep River flows. Just follow the bank to the riverside. Flowing and glowing on the gentle breeze on the Deep River. See the old mill pushing, pulling water all day long. Deep River flows all day. Not too far down that old country road, you'll find good old Deep River. Deep River rolling like babbling water on the stone, tumbling, rumbling down on the riverside. Pop took us down to Deep River, get some fishing done. Another way to spend the summer heat on the crawl on the riverbank, so sweet. Birds making tweet tweet, gentle breezes ride the Deep River flows. Just like follow the bank to the riverside. Flowing and flowing on the gentle breezes on the river, Deep River. See the old dam, push and pull in water all day long. Deep River flows all day. Woohoo! Woohoo!
I
Yeah.
was about to say it as well. Woo! I like that. Woo!
Oh, well, it seems the temperature's dropped down to 72 again. And this thing is on low. And I got the fan here on low. And humidity is about 57 because, nighttime things change. Humidity ebbs and flows. And kind of wonder the humidity that's in your area, how long does it take to absorb into the building and then do its thing and stuff like that? It's just those kind of things are interesting. And those of you that got weather knees and stuff like that, you know about the humidity and the hyperbaric pressure of storm systems and stuff like that. Yeah. Joyce. You know, I haven't seen in a while is Tyler Mongo. I haven't seen him in a minute. It's been a while. Been a bit. Oh, that's a nice tie dye. You know, I got these random people on Twitter that end up following me, and then I follow them back, and then immediately they just send me a direct message. You're wanting to sell this or sell that, and I was just like, no, no, thank you.
That's sneaky or dirty, Paul.
The who, what, where, when, and how, what?
Well, I mean, talking about you, people
Translate
follow
that
you and if I bet,
on Twitter. Yeah,
we're talking
yeah.
about it,
And
yeah, it's
they
sneaky.
either want to sell something or they're trying to. I don't mind the people that are pushing their channels so much. It's just the the OnlyFan gals that want to push sites like that. It's like no thanks. Uh, it's like there are bikini baristas in my area that I get coffee from and stuff like that. Who also I follow. They follow me on Instagram, but those are gals I get coffee from. And the wife don't care as long as I don't, as long as I'm only ordering coffee. It's no big deal.
Well,
And
you can't help but what they're wearing.
yeah, and you would be surprised how many people out there are trying to imitate accounts on Instagram. It's nuts. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this person here is trying to sell something. Let's see here. There we go. That's good. I don't know. Maybe it's innocent and not innocuous. But I don't know. Not taking chances anymore. So yeah. So got a small crowd tonight. I had to take last Saturday off because I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't feeling it the last Saturday before that, or was it that Saturday I went live, and then it was one Saturday between, something like that. I just seriously, I wasn't feeling it. Felt odd. I even had a like 2 days in a row. A buddy of mine wanted me to stop by, and I just felt I needed to be home because my boys are extra rambunctious, and when they're extra rambunctious, that's like, yeah, I'm gonna micromanage them a little today because they're boys. The world isn't like when it was when I was a kid, when it was safe for them to go outside and play. It's really sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
So maybe someday we'll have a house on our own property where they can play. Hopefully, the apartment's life. Woohoo! But at least it's like it's between rural and it's not necessarily city. You know what I'm saying?
Suburban.
Yeah, suburban, but less suburban, more in between rural and suburban. If you know what I'm saying, it's everything spread out here.
That's nice. Sounds like a lifestyle plot kind of area.
Yeah, well, New Zealand and Washington State has some very similar weather a lot
Oh,
of
do
times.
you,
Yeah,
you talk about raining all this week. We were raining all this week as well. Today
yeah,
was our
yeah.
first fine day.
Oh man, it's been like rainy, 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 like 46, 48 degrees at night, and that's not bad. It doesn't make the bones ache. and especially if it's a little bit humid, because we got saltwater humidity around here because of the sound. It's not like
Oh yeah,
fresh water; it's a little different. And
I
you
understand that.
actually you absorb the salt, the iodine from the air, and that's why people who live near the coast are a little bit more healthier because the air literally has salt and iodine in the air because it's naturally in the seawater.
Because I live in between the harbour and the Tasman Sea, so the harbour is around about 400 millimeters away from my house, and the sea, if you climb over the Tasman Sea, if you climb over the hill, is around about 800 meters away from the house, straight line. So I
You
know what you mean
see,
by that.
yeah, I'm at the very bottom of the Puget Sound, and some beautiful bodies of water. It's got like fingers going pointing, stabbing into the state of Washington. Fingers narrow. They're bigger than locks. They're very similar to the lock that where the Loch Ness monster is. Only several of them in the bay,
Yep.
shaped that way. Very similar.
See, Barwell is also known as Gin Harbours because we got
In
harbours. Yeah.
Bud Inlet, I've been on that water when there's been orcas blowing their blowholes. We have a pod that comes in the Bud Inlet.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it was cool. It was my first time on the water. A buddy of mine knew somebody that was had a fishing boat. We're
Yep.
talking like maybe 25 foot, 30 foot fishing boat. Nothing big, nothing fancy.
So
He was native. He ran off the res, and he took us out in the water. Man, beautiful,
nice.
beautiful. And we went out in the middle of the water, and he shut the engine off. I think he set the anchor, and he's like, and just listen. And everything got real quiet, and all of a sudden we started hearing blowing water out of blowholes everywhere. And I'm like, that's cool. And if you look closely, you can see them come to the surface a little bit here and there. It was like twilightish, city light, the glow from the city. I think the moon might have been up that night too. Might have been last quarter moon. But yeah, it was one hell of an experience.
We got a thing in New Zealand to the Coca whale watching, and it's down the South Island on the east coast, and you jump on boats and you waltz out with all the whales when they've been travelling up the island in Sydney for hours, listening to them blowing the holes and coming to the surface. It's really, I find it very, I did it once, I find it very peaceful just sitting there watching them for hours.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. Yeah. So in my city name, it's a Maori name, so it's Paurua, and it means the tide sweeping up both reaches. So if you see photos of it, it'll be like this Janaba system. It's really nice. Nice to walk around. Um, some good sea life in there. So I'm in a good spot.
Oh, good coffee. I have a Stanley's thermos that was made in 1983, and it keeps my coffee the hottest out of all the other ones made from 95 to 2000. 95 wasn't bad, but um, the ones from um, 83 to 89 work the best. And the 83s are sought after because of the green, the real light green um, stopper. And there's a reason why they used to call them stoppers because they were actual cork in the original thermoses. Now we're talking like old Stanley thermos. Jeez. I seen one for sale on eBay, It's all right. All right, get in gear. We gotta run for the hills. Gotta make a deal better than meals on wheels. Never say, come back. It'll come back to haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in gear. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gathered around. We are everywhere. It's the sound that scares the children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. We gotta run for the hills, gotta make the deals better than meals on wheels. Never say never, it'll come back to haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in here. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gather round. We are everywhere. It's the sound that scares the children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. We gotta run for the hills, gotta make the deal better than meals on wheels. Never say never, it'll come back to haunt you. To haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in gear. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gather round, we are everywhere. It's the sound that scares the children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. We gotta run for the hills, gotta make a deal better than meals on wheels. Never say never, it'll come back to haunt you. Gonna flaunt our wares, get it in gear. Haven't been seen on the scene in years. All the dedicated gather round, we are everywhere. It's a sound that scares the children in the right direction. If you know it, sing it loud and clear. Loud and clear. Man, I gotta say, that is the quietest air conditioner I have ever heard.
I think you've heard. I can't hear a thing for you.
Say again?
I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's low. And when the compressor turns off, it's even quieter. It's just the blower circulating cold air.
I can't hear a thing.
Funny, right? Mike's pretty good about picking up noise. All right.
I know, they do.
Getting Lost in Paradise. Yeah. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world, paradise in my pocket. I can't get out every now and then, like a dragon out of the box. Running around town, the lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise All we want is a slice of apple pie would be divine. That's what I call paradise. Autumn down and spring up here. From coast to coast, around the world, down under and over, here and there. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world. Paradise in my pocket, I take it out every now and then. Like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. The lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie. Be divine. That's what I call paradise. That's what I would call paradise. Autumn down there, spring up here, from coast to coast, around the world, down, out, under, and over, here and there. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world. Paradise in my pocket, I take it out every now and then. Like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. The lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie. Would be divine, that's what I call paradise. Autumn down there, spring up here, from coast to coast, all around the world, down there, over there, here and over there. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in a pocket world. Paradise in my pocket. I take it out every now and then. Like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. Lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie. Would be divine. That's what I call paradise. Autumn down there, spring up here, from coast to coast, around the world, down under and over here, there and over there and over here. Walking in a wasteland, paradise in the pocket world. I take it out every now and then, like taking the dragon out of the box, running around town. The lost is now found. I'd rather be getting lost in paradise. All we want is a slice of apple pie. Yes, I realized I was muted. No, I was not talking.
Oh, here we go, Peter.
So is this safe for is the comment in private chat safe for consumption?
Yes, it is. It's safe. It was an interesting fact. I don't know why I did it, but I've never looked at my street name, and I decided to do it now. And I was right up and going, wow, that means a lot.
All right. So Mikhail looked up what his street means.
So my street name is Tiawi Street.
And it means the
Very spiritual person.
Very spiritual person who often relies on intuition for decision making. Means the spiritual person very interested with what has happened over the years in a good way. Oh my God, it's everything we've been talking about.
Yes. I mean, it's strange. All these years, I didn't know what it meant. I was just we do is I didn't really get it's a street now. You know, spell it, you know, pronounce it.
Holy shit, Angela Draven, my God. He fell asleep in his coffin and apparently got stuck because that has to explain his absence. How you doing, man? You know there is a link in the chat, in our chat on Twitter. Last time I checked, you're still in the Four Horsemen chat. So if you got a moment, come on. Just having good times talking about this, talking about that, and that's kind of how I like to roll. Yeah. Was that a midnight shift? Or is that one of those weird swing shifts? So yeah, the world has gotten a little strange, I gotta say, for sure. And I tell you what, if I ever figure out how to make a time machine, I'm going back to 1983, and I'm going to tour with the Grateful Dead from there until 1995. Yep. And don't forget, I got a time machine. So when those shows are over, bink, there you go. It's like time travel binge watching Grateful Dead shows or whatever concert you want to go to. I mean, if you're going to time travel, go to a concert. What's the chances of screwing up the time continuum? Just don't get no one pregnant and screw up the timeline.
Can you mention that?
Oh, the vampire shift. Oh, that's that. I've worked similar shifts like that. That's like it's 12-hour shift. Yeah, I used to work 312s in the warehouse stuff. My God, man. I mean, granted, work 3 days straight and then have 4 days off. Shit, I'm sleeping for almost the full day just to catch up and recover. And then you got 3 days, 2 days to the party hardy and then get rid of the hangover, whatever, and all that, and then go and then do it again. Crazy. Crazy. Oh yeah, for sure. Damn, that's some serious candle burnage on both ends. Wow, that's nuts. That's some crazy swing shift stuff. So, all right, hit the ground. Tower has the power, tower came crumbling down, tumbling down. Hit the ground running, it was years ago. The old man heard the news, thought it was the blues. Found myself singing the blues, had to come back to it. You see me, I saw you, didn't have a need to point you out. Ziggy winked at us, plucked one string, they all vibrate. Sing string, singing the song, plucked, we all ducked. Was it the web of life? No more strife, let's get to living life. No more strife, let's get to living life. Power has the power. Tower came crumbling down, tumbling down. Hit the ground running. It was years ago. The old man heard the news. It was years ago. Thought it was the blues. Found myself singing the blues away. Had to come back to it. You see me, I saw you. Didn't have the need to point you out. Ziggy winked at us. Plucked one string, they all vibrate. Sing string singing, the song plucked, we all ducked. Was a web of life, no more strife. Let's get to living life. Tower has the power. Tower crumbling down, tumbling down. It hit the ground running. It was years ago. The old man heard the news. Thought it was the blues. Found myself singing the blues away. I had to come back to it. Didn't have the need to point you out. Ziggy winked at us, plucked one string. They all vibrate, sing string, singing the song. Plucked, we all ducked in the web of life. No more strife. Let's get to living life. Indeed. Indeed. What that song says. Let's be done with the dumb stuff and get to the good stuff. Yeah.
That's a very nice line.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. 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 Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Do do. Beautiful Land.
Yes, that's a good song.
Oh, this is another one of those folders that I may have found that was brushed up. I bet you this is it. Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die, beautiful and paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given, freely moving mountains and hills where we've been. Land we've seen, the flags waving in the wind. Take a step, fall back, step, right, spin. Toe tap, and did you hear the song birds sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Move mountains and hills where we've been. Lands we've seen. Flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back, step right, spin toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land paid by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Moving mountains and hills where we've been. Land we've seen. The flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back, step right, spin, toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Free or die. Beautiful land made by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives to give it freely. Move mountains and hills where we've been. Lands we see, flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back, step right, still toe tapping.
Yeah.
You hear the songbird sing. Where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land made by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Move mountains and hills where we've been. Lands we've seen, flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back. Step right, spin, toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do you go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land made by the brave sacrifice. Brave lives given freely. Move mountains and hills where we've been, where we've seen. Land we've seen, flags waving in the wind. Take a step back, fall back. Step right, spin, toe tapping. Did you hear the songbird sing? Well, where do we go from here in the land of sorrow? Be free or die. Beautiful land, made by the brave sacrifice. The Flip Plan Man, it was all a sham. By the Flip Plan Man. Sells invisible clothes, laying down the heavy. Selling pink bridges. Hook, line, sinker, the Flip Plan Man sells many things. I'm not buying, better watch out for the Flip Plan Man. Don't buy clothes from the Flip Plan Man. You'll be thinking as a jaybird on a busy afternoon. Everyone looking in your direction. Barreling down on you like a 200-ton locomotive. The Flip Plan Man, it was all a scam. The Flip Plan Man, it was all a scam by the Flip Plan Man. Sells invisible clothes, laid down the heavy. Selling pink bridges, hook, line, and sinker. The Flip Plan Man sells many things. I'm not buying, better watch out for the Flip Plan Man. Don't buy clothes from the Flip Plan Man. You'll be naked as a jaybird on a busy afternoon. Everyone's looking in your direction, barreling down on you like a 200-ton locomotive. The Flip Plan Man, it was all scammed by the Flip Plan Man. Selling invisible clothes, laid down the heavy. Selling pink bridges, hook, line, sinker. The Flip Plan Man sells many things. I'm not buying, better watch out for the Flip Plan Man. Don't buy clothes from the Flip Plan Man. You'll be naked as a jaybird on a busy afternoon. Everybody looking in your direction, barreling down on you like a 200-ton locomotive.
Don't buy clothes from the flim flam man. You'll be naked as a jaybird on a busy afternoon.
All right. Interesting. Curious.
From here in the land of sorrow, peace, greed, or die.
All right. Okay. Well, it's been an hour and a half. Figure I play a couple more and then call it good. Where'd it go? There you are. All right. Slice of Heaven.
We have a friend, now she's gone up to that pie in the sky. Sweet Nancy, we'll miss you. Miss your optimistic in the mystic. Wolves on the run, running in the sky. Making pie up in heaven, 7 kinds of wonder. Wander in the land, so much joy. Always willing to share a smile. Nancy will miss you. A little slice of heaven, just like apple pie. A smile shared. We had a friend, now she's gone up to that pie in the sky. Sweet Nancy will miss you. Miss your optimistic in the mystic. Wolves on the run, running in the sky. Making pie up in heaven. 7 kinds of wonder. Wander in the land. So much joy, always willing to share a smile. Nancy will miss you. A little slice of heaven, just like apple pie. A smile shared. We had a friend, now she's gone up to that pie in the sky. Sweet Nancy will miss you. Miss your optimistic in the mystic. Wolves on the run, running in the sky, making it high. Up in heaven, 7 kinds of wonder. Wander in the land. So much joy, always willing to share a smile. Nancy will miss you. A little slice of heaven, just like apple pie. A smile shared. We had a friend, now she's gone up to that pie in the sky. Sweet Nancy will miss you. Miss your optimistic in the mystic. Wolves on the run, running in the sky. Making pie up in heaven. 7 kinds of wonder in wonderland. So much joy, always willing to share a smile. Nancy will miss you. Little slice of heaven.
Slice of Heaven. Slice of heaven. Well, traveling back. I was standing in a beam of blue light, traveling back from some time, lost in my mind, from time to time. Fix the wheels, make the wheels turn round and round, makes the sun turn round and round. Fix the wheels with the beam of light, beam of blue light, raise my hand, felt the air passing up by the sky. I was standing in a beam of blue light, traveling back from some time, lost in my mind. From time to time, fix the wheels, makes the wheels turn round and round, makes the sun turn round and round. Fix the wheels with the beam of light, beam of blue light. Raised my hand, felt the air passing by up in the sky. I was standing in a beam of blue light, traveling back from some time, lost in my mind from time to time. Fix the wheels, make the wheel turn round and round, makes the sun turn round and round. Fix the wheels with the beam of light, beam of blue light, raise my hand, felt the air passing by in the sky. I was standing in a beam of blue light, traveling back from some time, lost in my mind from time to time. Fix the wheels, make the wheels turn round and round, makes the sun turn round and round. Fix the wheels with a beam of light, beam of blue light, raise my hand, felt the air passing by up in the sky. I was standing in a beam of blue light, traveling back from some time, lost in my mind from time to time. Fix the wheel, make the wheel turn round and round, makes the sun turn round and round. Fix the wheel with the beam of light, beam of blue light, raise my hand, felt the air passing by up in the sky. I was standing in a beam of blue light, traveling back from some time, lost in my mind from time to time. Maker of the mark, counting the days. Perfect transition. Written that way. Do I get a say? Drive the water, any dreams getting strapped on. No more broken dreams. Greatest destination, shine on, don't forget the journey. It's not the mountain, it's the destination. Free standing, what sets you off? Don't be stepping on toes. If you can, you better call quit, and you better do it fast. Maker of the mark, counting the days. It was written that way. Do I get a say? Try the water. Many dreams get stepped on. No more broken dreams. Great destination. Shine on. Don't forget, the journey's not the mountain. It's the destination. Standing. What sets you off? Don't be stepping on toes if you can. Better call quit and you better do it fast. Master of the mark, counting the days. It was written that way. Do I get a say? Try the water. Many dreams getting stepped on. No more broken dreams. Great destination, shine. Don't forget the journey is not the mountain. It's the destination. Freestanding, what sets you off? Don't be stepping on toes. If you can, you better call quit, and you better do it fast. Maker of the mark, counting the days. It was written that way. Do I get a say? Dry as water, many dreams getting stepped on. No more broken dreams, no more destinations shine on. Don't forget the journey is not the mountain, it's a destination. Freestanding, what sets you off? Don't be stepping on toes. If you can, you better call quit, and you better do it fast. Maker of the mark, counting the days. It was written that way. Do I get a say? Try the war, many dreams getting stepped on. No more broken dreams. Great destinations shine on. Don't forget the journey is not the mountain, it's the destination. What sets you off? Don't be stepping on toes if you can. You better call quit, and you better do it fast. Maker of the mark, counting the days. It was written that way. Do I get a say? Try the water. Many dreams getting stepped on. No more broken dreams. Great destinations shine on. Don't forget the journey is not the mountain, it's the destination. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. This is the tale of two sovereigns down on a plantation. Conventions of this and little that, no one's being conventional. What's that blowing on the wind like frags flapping in the air? The sweet singing coming from the fair, freedom ringing in the wind. Was it mythical? Was it all a dream? Was it a fantasy? This is the tale of the two sovereigns down on the plantation. Conventions of this and a little of that. No one's being conventional. What's that blowing on the wind? Like frags flapping in the air. The sweet singing coming from the fair. Freedom ringing in the wind. Was it mythical? Was it all a dream? Was it a fantasy? Yeah. Yeah. This is the tale of the two sovereigns down on the plantation. Conventions of this and a little of that. No one's being conventional. What's that blowing on the wind? Like flags flapping in the air. The sweet singing coming from the fair. Freedom ringing in the wind. Was it mythical? Was it all a dream? Was it a fantasy? This is the tale of the two sovereigns down on the plantation. Conventions of this and a little of that. No one's being conventional. What's that blowing on the wind? Like flags flapping on the air. The sweet singing coming from the fair. Freedom ringing in the wind. Was it mythical? Was it all a dream? Was it a fantasy? This is the tale of the two sovereigns down on the plantation. Conventions of this and a little of that. No one being conventional. What's that blowing on the wind? Like flags flapping on the wind. Sing, sweet singing coming from this bear. Freedom ringing in the wind. Was it mythical? Was it all a dream? Was it a fantasy? This is the tale of the two sovereigns down on the plantation. Conventions of a little of this and that. Make for the trail, gotta make some tracks. Don't get in my way, steaming out of town. A locomotive making some tracks. 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps, better move fast. Better move fast before we rust. Rooted in psychedelic waves, one after the other. Was it the other ones? Was it a train or was it a bus? Make for the trail, gotta make some tracks. Don't get in my way, steaming out of town. A locomotive making some tracks. 1, 2 step, 3, 4 step. Better move fast before we rust. Rooted in psychedelic waves, one after the other. Was it the other ones? Was it a train or was it a bus? Make for the trail, gotta make some tracks. Don't get in my way, steaming out of town. Locomotive making some tracks. 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps. Better move fast before we rust. Rooted in the psychedelic waves, one after the other. Was it the other ones? Was it a train or was it a bus? Make for the trail, gotta make some tracks. Don't get in my way, steaming out of town. Locomotive making some tracks. 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps. Better move fast before we rust. Was it a train or was it a bus? Hey. It was a lovely Saturday. The sun yes, it was. Couldn't have a care in the world. Lay it there 18 minutes ago. Soul, waving in the wind. Willow singing in the night. Wind walking up the hill, branches tapping on the roof, all the night long. Singing its a song that reaches all the way. Up on that hill I heard the wolves cry, singing to the moon all the night long, sunset to sunrise. It was a lovely Saturday, the sun was high in the sky, couldn't have a care in the world. Lay it bare, free the soul, waving in the wind, willows singing in the night. Wind walking up the hill, branches tapping on the roof. All the night long singing its song, it's the song that reaches all the way up and down the hill. I heard wolves
19 minutes ago now.
Singing to the moon all night long, sunset to sunrise. It was a lovely Saturday. The sun was high in the sky, couldn't have a care in the world. Lay it bare, free the soul. Waving in the wind, willows singing in the night. Wind walking up the hill. Branches tapping on the roof all the night long, singing its song. Singing its song, it's the song that reaches all the way. Up on the hill, I heard wolves cry, singing to the moon all night long, sunset to sunrise. It was a lovely Saturday, the sun was high in the sky. Couldn't have a care in the world. Lay it bare, free the soul, waving in the wind, willows singing in the night. Wind walking up the hill, rats tapping on the roof. All the night long, singing its song. It's the song that reaches all the way. Up on the hill, I heard the wolves cry, singing to the moon all night long. Sunset to sunrise, to the moonrise. Wind, rain, or shine, I hear the keys ring. Stop, everybody, go outside. Catch it on the dance floor, a tune, and a girl dance the night away. Maybe, just maybe, we can find the magic spice of life, the source of the force. Of course, Mother Nature gonna make the wind bend over a tree. Nothing, not even a mountain, gonna keep us down, gonna keep us down. Gonna keep us down, wind, rain, or shine. Get off the pine, let it shine, we're feeling fine. Rain, wind, or shine, I hear the keys ringing. Stop, everybody, go outside. Catch it on the dance floor, a tune and a girl dance the night away. Maybe we can find the magic, the spice of life, the source of the force. Of course, Mother Nature gonna make the wind over tree, no nothing, not even a mountain. Gonna keep us down, gonna keep us down, gonna keep us down, wind, rain, or shine. Get off the pine, let's let it shine, we're feeling fine. Wind, rain, or shine, I hear the keys ringing. Stop, everybody, go outside. Catch it on the dance floor, a tune and a girl dance the night away. Maybe we can find the magic, the spice of life, the source of the force. Of course, Mother Nature gonna make the wind over a tree, no nothing, not even a mountain. Gonna keep us down, gonna keep us down, gonna keep us down. Get off the pine, wind, rain, or shine. Get off the pine, let it shine, we're feeling fine. Wind, rain, or shine, I hear the keys ringing. Stop, everybody, go outside. Catch it on the dance floor, a tune and a girl dance the night away. Maybe we can find the magic, the spice of life, the source of the force. Of course, Mother Nature, of course, the source of the force. Of course, Mother Nature gonna make the wind over tree. No, nothing, not even a mountain, gonna keep us down, gonna keep us down, gonna keep us down. Wind, rain, or shine, get off the pine. There's the moon rising, shining blue and silver, like a fuzzy ball growing and turning in the sky. Laid my eyes on the horizon, my I hear the magical place calling me. Can you hear it calling you? I hear it calling out in the night. Shake a leg and shake it hard. Get down on the dance floor. She was shaking like tomorrow won't arrive on time. Shake it good, shake it all night long. There's a moon rising, shining blue and silver like a fuzzy ball, blowing and turning in the sky. Laid my eyes on the horizon, my. I hear that magical place calling me. Can you hear it calling you? I hear it calling out in the night. Shake a leg and shake it hard. Get down on that dance floor. She was shaking like tomorrow won't arrive on time. Shake it good, shake it all night long. There's the moon rising, shining blue and silver, like a fuzzy ball glowing and turning in the sky. Laid my eyes on the horizon, my. I hear that magical place calling me. Can you hear it calling you? I hear it calling out in the night. Shake a leg, shake it hard, get down on that dance floor. She was shaking like tomorrow won't arrive on time. Shake it good, shake it all night long. Shake it good, shake it all night long. There's a moon rising, shining blue and silver like a fuzzy ball, glowing and turning in the sky. Laid my eyes on the horizon, my. I hear that magical place calling me. Can you hear it calling you? I hear it calling you out in the middle of the night. Like a dream on a sunny day, sounds clear as a bell, ringing into the new day. We can play in the hay, dance in between the rivers of life, dance in the river of time. That sweet sweet sound of morning birds singing, like a dream on a sunny day. We can play in the hay, do other things in the hay. Hey, what's not good? Let me out of the bag. We can play in the hay. Shut up and say nothing. What do we know anyway? Like a dream on a sunny day. Sounds clear as the bell, ringing into the new day. We can play in the hay, dance in between the rivers of life, dance in the river of time. The sweet breeze, the sound of the morning birds singing, like a dream on a sunny day. We can play in the hay, we can do other things in the hay. What's not good, let me out of the bag. Play in the hay, shut up and say nothing. Who do we know anyway? Like a dream on a sunny day. Sound clear as a bell, ringing in a new day. We can play in the hay. Dance in between the rivers of life, dance in the rivers of time. That sweet ring, the sound of the morning bird singing, like my dream on a sunny day. We can play in the hay, we can do other things in the hay. What's not good, let me out of the bag. We play in the hay. Shut up and say nothing. What do we know anyway? Repeat. From the Smoky Mountains to the Rockies, walked in the sacred places. Sitting on Smoky Mountain, watching sunsets, sound of the road echoing. Reminiscing, looking in the blue eyes from yesterday. See the majestic creature, see the old man in the clouds.
My, it's been a long time gone. Walked in the sacred Smoky Mountains to the Rockies. Seen all the monuments. Been to New England. Got chased out of town by the man. Found myself in
Missouri.
making for the state line as fast as I could. Headed for the Great Divide, you can see sunsets from sea to sea. From the Smoky Mountains to the Rockies, walked in the sacred places. Sitting on Smoky Mountain, watching sunsets. Sound of the road echoing, reminiscing, looking in the blue eyes. From yesterday, seen the majestic creatures, seen the old man in the clouds. My, it's been a long time gone. Walked in the sacred Smoky Mountains to the Rockies, seen all the monuments. Been to New England, got chased out of town by the band. State line as fast as I could, making for the state line as fast as I could. Headed for the Great Divide. You can't see sunsets from sea to sea. From the Smoky Mountains to the Rockies, walked in the sacred places. Sitting on Smoky Mountains, watching sunsets. Sound of the road echoing, reminiscing, looking in the blue eyes from yesterday. Seen the majestic creatures, seen the old man in the clouds. My, it's been a long time gone. Walked in the sacred Smoky Mountains to the Rockies. Seen all the monuments, been to New England. Got chased out of town by the man. Found myself in Missouri, making for the state line as fast as I could. Headed for the Great Divide, you can see sunsets from sea to sea. From the Smoky Mountains to the Rockies, walked into sacred places.
Hey, Smoky Mountain Strut.
Bag clay uphill, clay up the hill. Watch out for the cold in the heart of the land. In the heart of the land. And they awoke deep down. Growling sound pouring up from the ground. In the heart of the land, everyone travels there. Man, I tell you, I'm going there. Wagon full and clay up the hill. Watch out for the cold in the heart of the land. We spoke and they awoke. Deep down the growling sound pouring up from the ground. In the heart of the land, everyone travels there. Man, I tell you, I'm going there. Wagon pulling clay up the hill. Watch out for the cold in the heart of the land. We spoke and they awoke. Deep down, growling sound pouring up from the ground. In the heart of the land, everyone travels there. Man, I tell you, I'm going there.
wagons. Wagons pulling clay up the hill. Watch out for the cold. For the cold. In the heart of the land we spoke. And they awoke. Deep down, a growling sound pouring up from the ground. In the heart of the land, everyone travels there. Man, I tell you, I'm going there. Wagons pulling clay up the hill. Watch out for the cold. In the heart of the land we spoke, and they awoke. Deep down, a growling sound pouring up from the ground. In the heart of the land, everyone travels there. Man, I tell you, I'm going there. Something missing, can you hear the hissing, whining of the wheel? Shining, spinning, something missing, something hissing, all the kissing. Disappearing, it's unforgiving, standard of living, disappearing, time to fix the rigging. Case the brass ring when it should have been gold. Conversation could have gone farther. Something missing, can you hear the hissing, whining of the wheels, shining, spinning, something missing, something missing, something hissing, all the kissing. Disappearing, it's unforgiving, standard of living, disappearing, time to fix the rigging. Chase the brass ring when it should have been gold. A conversation would have gone farther. Something missing, and you hear the hissing, whining of the wheels, shining, spinning. Something missing, something hissing, all the kissing. Disappearing, it's unforgiving, standard of living, disappearing, time to fix the rigging. Chase the brass ring when it should have been gold. Our conversation would go farther. Something missing, can you hear the hissing, whining of the wheel? Shining, spinning, something missing, something hissing, all the kissing, disappearing, it's unforgiving, standard of living, disappearing, time to fix the rigging. Chase the brass ring when it should have been gold. A conversation would go farther. Something missing, can you hear the hissing, whining of the wheels, shining, spinning. Something missing, something hissing, all the kissing, disappearing. It's unforgiving, standard of living, disappearing. Time to fix the rigging. All right. So I guess Mike Tyson was hanging out with Bob Weir. All right. There we go. All right, check it out. Right there. Whoa, they're playing some music. I can't have that happening. Mike Tyson hanging with Bob Weir. What I'm wondering is what is going on here? I think Tyson had some of the Kool-Aid. The good Kool-Aid.
I think he's chasing the honey. He's looking for some honey, isn't he? He's buzzing around, going bzz 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 bzz. My honey, where's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
honey?
yeah. I had to kill the sound.
I know.
It's like okay. That did not look. It didn't look like what they were showing in the thumbnail. It's like, how do they do that? All right. Oh, okay. I gotta get away from there.
That was funny. That was so funny. Buzz
Just
buzz
like,
buzz buzz
I don't know
buzz.
about you, man, but Tyson looked like he was having fun.
Wonder what he was on.
Oh, I don't think we have to wonder. Grateful Dead like event. Come on.
Yes. I'm not saying anything.
Star traveling. Be a lot of Lakeshore Drive traveling, I tell you that. Right through their minds. Into their eye. Oh, man. Oh. I'm telling you, Superman's nemesis, Bizarro, he would love this world. He'd fit right in. You know Bizarro, right?
I'm just trying to remember my Superman history. Kenan.
Yeah, he likes the boogie. He likes the boogie. Oh man. Yeah, someone wearing a bumblebee suit. I'm just like, whoa. It's like, was he tripping his ass off when he fucking bought the suit or what? Because to me, that looked like a man tripping balls. Of course, I had to kill the sound immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seemed to be that way.
Oh yeah. Crazy, crazy. All right, let's see here. What other kind of crazy we got going on? Telling you, people's posts and stuff like that be off the hook. Ooh, hot cocoa does sound good. All right. That's a hell of a meme. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Meme. Guy singing the song in the picture, and then below, ain't no borderline psychotic emotional outbursts either. All right, what is frisbee golf? Frisbee golf is the only time poor people stole culture from the rich and then improved upon except for crack. J.C. Scales. Whoa. Crazy. Oh, yeah, let's. Do, do, do. All right. Do, do, do. Banners. Where's my morning banner? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let's edit this. I updated this banner. Foul language expressed. All right, there we go. You're probably right.
That's funny.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I think so. And no, I didn't have a conversation with myself.
Yeah, that's right.
Jokes.
Still waiting for sauce. What's that? Dry sauce, yeah.
Like powder.
Had to sit back, had to take a moment. Have a smoke and think to myself, all the wants I've seen. There used to be a seed, like cherry blossoms, glowing on the wind. Chain blowing on the wind, falling to the wind. There's a door. Some thought it was the golden door. We hit the floor. Heels in the air, faces wiggling and giggling. Lion turns and ducking, diving. Still waiting for sauce. What's that? Dry sauce, yeah. Had to sit back, had to take a moment. Had a smoke and think to myself, all the wants I've seen. There used to be a seed, like cherry blossoms, blowing on the wind. Chains blowing on the wind, falling to the wind. There's a door, some thought it was the golden door. We hit the floor, heels in the air. Face wiggling and giggling. Fly turn spinning, ducking, diving. Still waiting for sauce. What's that? Dry sauce, yeah. There's lightning falling from the sky. If you can see, there's lightning falling from the sky. If you can see, striking bells, pinging and ringing. You're missing a message. Messages being sent, lightning of time, filling the spaces between. Serve the light, now you know why. Spread darkness, get the lightning. Thunder on its way. We do not feel. Who do you serve? He's looking down, shaking his head. There's lightning falling from the sky. If you can see, striking bells, pinging and ringing. You're missing the message. Messages being sent. Lightning of time, filling the space between. Serve the light, now you know why. Spread darkness, get the lightning. Thunder on its way, do not kneel. Fall into the light, who do you serve? He's looking down, shaking his head. There's lightning falling from the sky. If you can't see, stringing along, striking bells, pinging and ringing. You're missing the message, messages being sent. Lightning of time, filling the space between. Serve the night, now you know why. Spread for darkness, get the lightning. Thunder on its way. We do not kneel. Calling the light, who do you serve? He's looking down, shaking his head. There's lightning falling from the sky. See, striking bells, pinging and ringing. You're missing the messages being sent. Lightning of time. Fill in the space between. Serve the light. Now you know why. Spread the dark against the lightning.
Yeah.
Thunder on its way. We do not kneel.
Never.
Never kneel.
Never.
Masters of the world beyond time and space. There's a calling from sun to sun. Star to star, inner space. Lights the hillside, stars falling on the hill. Wisdom, shooting stars cast out the dust. Ready for the light show. Receive the gifts spun from galaxies. Casting out the sound and motion. Lightning cast on the clouds. Masters of the world beyond time and space. There's a calling from sun to sun. Star to star, inner space. Lights the hillside, stars falling on the hill. Wisdom. Shooting stars cast out the dust. Ready for the light show. See the gift spun from galaxies. Casting out sound and motion. Light casting out the clouds. Masters of the world beyond time and space. There's a calling from sun to sun. Star to star, inner space. Lights the hillside, stars falling on the hill. Wisdom, shooting stars cast out the dust. Ready for the light show. Receive the gift spun from galaxies. Casting out the sound and motion. Lightning cast on the clouds. Masters of the world beyond time and space. There's a calling from sun to sun. Star to star, inner space.
Well, it's been fun. Sure. And I think this is a good place to say adieu, and we'll see you next time soon.
Good night, everyone.
Maybe a Monday show. What do you think about a Monday show? Think we can get people in the chat on a Monday?
We can. I'll most likely be coming very late because I'm still working on Monday, so I most likely pop in about maybe an hour in if you start the same normal time.
We're thinking something like 5 p.m. my time.
5
What
p.m.
time would that be your time?
So, what's 5 p.m.? Let me think about what's 5 p.m.
Pacific Standard Time?
Yeah. So, what's 5 p.m.?
How many time zones do you have in New Zealand?
Just one. So, 5 p.m. saying. So, basically, that'll be midday if it's 5 p.m. or 5 a.m.
PM.
Yeah, it'll be midday for me.
Yeah, and what is your normal shift?
On Mondays, I work from basically 8 to 6 p.m. because it's reporting day. Yeah, no. That will take you into basically 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, it takes me about half an hour to get home. You're doing about all Monday, aren't you? So that'll be my Tuesday. So Tuesday, I will get home around about 4:30. I'm into it. It's me. It's me. It's my time.
Why did I have a notification?
This will be 9:30 p.m. for the. This when I get home on the Tuesday for me. Monday for the. So you are roughly 19 hours behind New Zealand Standard Time, which is
Have you noticed they've up? I don't. You don't use Twitter. They've updated the interface for Twitter on the browser. There's new things now that wasn't there before.
no. I am on Twitter, but I haven't used it that often.
Oh, you can pin conversations. Ooh.
Ooh, is that a good thing?
Sort of, yeah. So that way you always know where a chat's at and stuff. One that you use quite a bit.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
have the Rebellion Hour chat that I started.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. I get confused with the way it does it at the moment, but that's just because I don't spend enough time on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think CJ may have got suspended on Twitter.
Did he?
I'm not sure, but one of them seems to be suspended.
Oh, when was that over?
Because he's got a new Twitter now, and the other one, there's something odd about it. Something odd about it. All right. So yeah, it's been an interesting I don't know, 3 weeks. Crazy momentous stuff been happening, and it the yeah, it's sort of like it's like okay, that happened, and then all right, okay. I tend not to give opinions on very controversial stuff, but we
No.
know what just happened recently and all that. So, and it's like people just don't understand, I guess, how the legal system works.
Oh,
Because basically, what it comes down to is just state rights in the United States.
yes.
State rights,
But
and
people, Kiwis
you
don't
can't
seem to understand
violate
that.
the 10th Amendment is state rights, sovereignty, and stuff like that. And um, so you have certain things that that should be abided by, but it's state. A lot of states sometimes by the federal system get stepped on a lot because states should stick up for themselves and
Yes.
take care of their rights, stuff like that. It's the way it was supposed to be. It's the original system, you know, and it's the proper mechanisms. And I seen someone put a meme up. We should bring back Schoolhouse Rock, and hell yeah, we should. Schoolhouse Rock taught you useful stuff. It wasn't no disinformation campaign. It was just information about the Constitution and stuff like that, and it made it fun for kids to pay attention to and capture it. And like, oh yeah, okay, but not anymore. They should bring back Schoolhouse Rock. Oh yeah, you're not kidding. It's like you remember those impossible scenes in TV shows where the one person out of the group seen something and it's vital and important, and the rest of them think he's nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you're saying.
So yeah, that segment of the puppet strings and all that stuff in the government and all that stuff. It's that. That's what it is. It's just nuts. It's Would you take nuts from a monkey when they're handing it to you?
No.
No, is correct.
No.
But there's people trying to convince you that it's good, it's yummy, it's good for you. Num 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 num.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
don't never accept nuts from a monkey or a chimpanzee or a gorilla or any ape of any kind because they like to throw poop.
They do, don't they?
So they're offering you peanuts. You don't want none of them peanuts. They may have been already digested once. That's gross.
Don't think about that.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, we got overlay. Where's the underlay? Underlay. Yeah, I'm not losing it. Trust me. Let's see here. Background. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, they have background music now. That's weird. Do 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 do.
Oops.
Oh man,
Push button. Damn.
that was cool. All right. Cool. How's that? There we go. Do, 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 do. All right. Let's see here. Here's a visual for you. Ooh, okay. Yeah, turn that on and do this, and then camera. All right. Let's see here. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. There we go. Open that. All right. I see I have to delete ones to add one. I'm at my max on my backgrounds. Which beings, I should be able to put any as much as I want. Beings that I pay for the use of the service with no watermarks. Okay. All right, there we go. That looks cool, huh?
It does. Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. Now just all right. Yeah, I reuse thumbnails to make new thumbnails to make patterns and stuff like that, and then it's like I change the color of it and do all kinds of different stuff, and then boom, I got me a whole set of different new thumbnails now.
It makes sense. You must carry on with using the work you've done before and improve on it.
Yeah. Create layers, because if you were to turn the thumbnail, there'd be layers like Sort of like the the temple in it's one of the Asian countries. They found the temple. It's not Bangkok. That's a city, but it's close to there somewhere. Cambodia, I think. Huge temple. That's what it would have those shapes. Very similar because there's different layered stuff going on.
Yeah, those temples in Asia, very complex pieces of work.
Very cool. Let's see. Let's see here. All right. Song to take us out. It's not what you think.
Where the other tear and a beard was where Daisy Dukes.
What's up, guy?
She stopped in front of me. What a knuckle biter. What a heartbreaker. I lost my stuff. It surprised me so much. What a heartbreaker. Life's funny like that. Then you find yourself in a bowling alley, smashing discs. Days of innocence, racing up and down the alleyways. Days when the oak leaf fell slowly. The tree glowing in the moonlight, glowing with glee. Worthy of a tear and a beer.
Okay, the story behind this song, "Worthy of a Tear and a Beer," it's influenced by a couple things, and it is me singing the song on the vocal track. Um, yeah. So back when I was a utility clerk, when I was 20, getting ready to turn 21, and I was sharp dressed, wearing a tie, and I looked better than the manager, and everyone always thought I was the manager. And one day I was going down aisle one, and this gal got in front of me, and then she proceeded to grab something. Of course, being a customer, I step out of the way, let the customer go. I got a name tag on and stuff, and the managers are always watching you. And she stopped and bent over right in front of me and grabbed something, and kind of knew what she was doing a little bit, and startled me somewhat, and gave me something to think about all day. And the vocal track where I was coughing, I had inhaled some saliva. And then I started spluttering. So that's why that coughing, spluttering spot is in there. It was funny. It sounded great. And so that's the story of that song. It's a true story.
She was wearing Daisy Dukes. She stepped in front of me. What a knuckle biter. What a heartbreaker. Life's funny like that. You'll find yourself in a bowling alley, smashing pins. Days of innocence, racing up and down the alleyways. Days when the oak leaf fell slowly. The tree.
68 songs that are not complete with video yet. I have 59 songs completed already on the playlist on YouTube. Yeah. So it's a lot of tunes. What I started doing is I started using Audio Hero, and so I pay for the copyright of the song, so that way on the instrumental I can use it, and I create all the vocals, and works out. It's allowed me to be very creative. There we go. So back to it.
Glowing with grace, worthy of a cheering up here. She was wearing daisy dukes. She stopped in front of me. What a knuckle biter. What a heartbreaker. Life's funny like that. You'll find yourself in a bowling alley, smashing pins, days of innocence, racing up and down the alleyways. Days when we felt slowly, the tree glowing in the moonlight. Glowing with grace, glowing with glee, worthy of a cheer and a beer. She was wearing daisy dukes. She stepped in front of me. What a knuckle biter. What a heartbreaker. Life's funny like that. Then you find yourself in a bowling alley, smashing pins, days of innocence, racing up and down alleyways, days when oak leaf fell slowly, that tree glowing in the moonlight, glowing with grace.
Yeah. Yeah, that song's a true story. Because normally most of my songs are based off of my experiences that I've had, or there was a conversation going on, and all of a sudden I start hearing a song, I start writing. Spot I go out to with the wife to have smoke, sometimes the sky will give me a song. And it's like sometimes it's hard to keep up. I've still got 2 or 3 written songs I haven't found instrumentals for, but it's one of the things I don't like to push, because that way I don't like to make little mistakes. So if I don't push it and don't force it, they come together pretty naturally, and it's pretty awesome. This song here is a favorite by some of the fellows in the chat. Land of Jack and Jill. Walking up the hill, walking down the hill, in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill and ran into a mad rabbit. In the land of madness, watch out for the signs along the way. In the land of Jack and Jill, we get our thrills, feeling the sound, laying it down. In the land of Jack and Jill, walking up the hill, walking down the hill. In the land of Jack and Jill, they took the pill and ran into a mad rabbit. In the land of madness, watch out for signs along the way. In the land of Jack and Jill, get our thrills, feeling the sound and laying it down. In the land of Jack and Jill, walking up the hill, walking down the hill. In the land of Jack and Jill, they took a pill and ran into a mad rabbit. In the land of madness, watch out for the signs along the way. In the land of Jack and Jill, we get our thrills, feeling the sound, laying it down. in the land of Jack and Jill. Walking up the hill, walking down the hill in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill, ran into a mad rabbit in the land of madness. Watch out for the signs along the way in the land of Jack and Jill. We get our thrills, spilling the sound, laying it down in the land of Jack and Jill. Walking up the hill, walking down the hill in the land of Jack and Jill. They took a pill, ran into a mad rabbit in the land of madness. Watch out for the signs along the way in the land of Jack and Jill. We get our thrills, spilling the sound, lay it down in the land of Jack and Jill. Maybe someday the suffering will end. Shine stars shining down on the people. Would you walk miles in my shoes? Pointing fingers along the way. They're saying going around town. She looks lovely out on the town. Many miles I walk and you say the same. Only a fool would accept fool's gold. Like clouds show faces smiling, reflected on the sound, still water. Moon overhead, hear all the laughter. I see the rain falling from the sky. The birds sing, overtaking, race to win the glory. In the story, 5 steps back. Love's gotta be true, 5 steps win the glory. Overtaking, racing to win the story. Yeah. Someday the suffering will end. Shining stars shine down on the people. Would you walk miles in my shoes? Point fingers along the way. There's a saying going around town. She looks lovely out on the town. Many miles I've walked and you say the same. Only a fool would accept fool's gold. The clouds show faces reflecting on the sound, still water. Moon overhead, hearing all the laughter. I see the rain fall from the sky, the birds singing. Overtaking, racing to win the glory in the story. 5 steps back, love's gotta be true. Overtaking, racing to win the story. Someday the suffering will end. Shining stars shine down on people. Would you walk miles in my shoes? Pointing fingers along the way, they're saying, going round town, she looks lovely out on the town. Many miles I've walked, can you say the same? Only a fool would accept fool's gold. The cloud shows faces smiling, reflected on the sound. Still water on overhead. Hearing all the laughter, I see the rain
falling from the sky, the birds singing, overtaking, racing to win the glory. In the story, 5 steps back, love's gotta be true. 5 steps win the glory. Overtaking, racing to win the story. Someday the suffering will end. Shine a star down on the people. Would you walk miles in my shoes? Pointing fingers along the way, saying going around town. She looks lovely out of town. Many miles I've walked, and you say the same. Only a fool would accept fool's gold. The cloud shows faces smile, reflecting on the sound still water. Moon overhead, hearing all the laughter. I see the rain falling from the sky. Birds singing, overtaking, racing to win the glory. Stories 5 steps back, love gotta be true. 5 steps wins the glory, overtaking, racing to win the story. Whoa, yeah, whoa. Tall tales won't be ruled, no masters here telling tall tales.
Yeah.
Just 15 days, 365 times 2. Time to move on, no more sad days. Yes, 2 happy days. Time to dig. The property live, the sky fell in. It's another pale sky. It's another pale sky night never came. All the heroes cursed and spit. 15 turned into 30. Then 365 times 2. Better smell the coffee. Maybe you get a clue or 2. Everyone's feeling blue. Get some clue. I don't think a little glue gonna fix this deal. Tall tales told me be ruled. No masters here telling tall tales. Just 15 days, 365 times 2. Time to move on. No more sad days. Yes, 2 happy days. Time to dig. They probably lied. The sky fell in. It's another pale sky night that never came. All the heroes cursed and spit. 15 turned into 30. Then 365 times 2. Better smell the coffee. Maybe get a clue or 2. Everyone's feeling blue. It's the blue. I don't think a little glue gonna fix this deal. Tales told won't be ruled. No masters here telling tall tales. Just 15 days, 365 times 2. Time to move on. No more sad days. Yes, 2 happy days. Time to dig in your dig. They probably lied. The sky fell in. It's another pale sky night that never came around. All the heroes cursed and spit.
That was Happy Day, and it was also a copyright claim that I won because I paid for the rights. Yeah, and then there was they tried to claim one of my other songs as a Smokey Robinson song. Nothing like Smokey Robinson whatsoever. They released that claim in 4 hours because I seen it as soon as it popped up. I got a broad form email that I send, and I just put all the information, change it, and put the ones that need to be there, and then I send that via the YouTube thing to fight it, and email, tag on Twitter, and they released that in 4 hours. my most recent claim, not Happy Day. Happy Day was a while back when they tried to claim that. But yeah, it's that was I gotta say that was probably the fastest release of a claim that I've ever had. And I had one claim on one of my songs that it went the full 30 days, and then it somehow it renewed itself. I'm just like, whoa, what the hell? And then about 11 days, 12 days later, it just disappeared. And there was multiple claimants on that one. And it just went poof, it was gone. Very strange. So I think that and YouTubers that are monetized, when that happens, it's causing them literally to lose money because that video is tied up for 30 days if they want, or 4 hours for it to be released, or a couple of days. It all depends. All depends on if you have all your ducks in a row and have a broad form letter ready to go, and you put all the license information for the song that was used and stuff like I have song information, serial numbers, serious stuff. It's like, okay, yeah, it's mine. Can't say it's yours. I paid for the rights for it. So yeah, man, I gotta tell you, sometimes Avast is really, really, really freaking annoying. Keeps trying to upsell me and stuff like that with stuff that I have, and it's just like irritating. But Avast is the best security system antivirus for PC. It is the best at this point. You didn't even hear that compressor turn off, did you?
No, heard nothing.
Yeah. Plus, I have a fan circulating the air in the room, so it's pretty right on. And I got a nice little accurate temperature gauge over there. And so I noticed that when the sun went down, my humidity gauge went up just a little bit. Of course, rain could have came in. You never know with Washington State. From pretty much fall to all the spring and the summer, you can pretty much count on rain. We've had lots of it. Let's see, 8:48 today. It was 79 degrees, and earlier before that, it was 88 degrees during the afternoon. Now it's 61 outside. But you see, with my electronics, it wouldn't matter if it's 61 outside. It would be almost 81 degrees in here. Can't hear what? Oh, the air conditioner. Okay. Yeah, it's quiet, man. It's quiet. I bought a no-name brand. Trottronics is what it's called. Red on cream white. And it's not real super huge. And without the box and the packaging, it's about 50 pounds. And with the box and packaging, it was 59 pounds. And it's got wheels. And yes, I did pick it up, and I was like, yeah, that's got a good amount of weight to it. Yeah, it's a portable air conditioner, and the window slot that it comes for it worked perfect. Of course, I should probably go get some of that foam stripping, so that way there's a nice seal, and then get some sound barrier in there for the summer. So, okay, let's see here. Which song should we play to take us out? Hmm. Well, there's one earlier that I was looking at that we haven't played in a while. Under the Stars. Yeah.
It's after midnight, on to the sky, crying out loud. Eagle of the night, the North Star, she's shining bright. A watcher in the night. It was after midnight, eagle of the night. The positive like water, a little never hurt. We can have a glass. Raise your glass. Have a little glass, maybe a little ghost, loving the night under the stars. After night, on to the sky, I'll cry out. Eagle of the night. The North Star shining bright. A watcher in the night was after midnight. Eagle of the night. The positive like water, a little never hurt. We can have a little glass. Raise your glass, have a little glass. Maybe see a little ghost. Maybe see a little ghost. Loving love the night under the stars. After midnight, calling to the sky, I'll cry out. Eagle of the night, the North Star is shining bright. A watcher in the night. It was after midnight, eagle of the night.
The Big Dipper will be about right here, slightly behind me, in the east just a little, and the north.
Positive like water, a little never hurt. We can have a laugh. Raise your glass, have a little glass. Maybe see a little ghost, loving the night under the stars. After midnight, calling to the sky. Eagle cry out, eagle of the night. The North Star, she's shining bright. A watcher in the night. It was after midnight. Eagle of the night, the positive like water, a little never hurt. We can have a glass, raise your glass, have a little glass. Maybe see a little ghost loving the night under the stars after midnight. It's calling to the sky. I'll cry out, eagle of the night. The North Star, she's shining bright. A watcher in the night, it was after night. Eagle of the night, the positive like water will never hurt. We can't have a glass, raise your glass, have a glass. See a little ghost loving the night under the stars.
Night under the stars, and the moon's out according to my weather forecast, and should be pretty close to a full moon, I guess. It's showing a big old gibbous moon in that picture there. I miss the old weather app I used to have. It used to give me a little bit more details about the moon. It's whether it was waning gibbous or what type of moon it was. I kind of like that. Miss that. People with technology and code writers and all that stuff, they love to. I'll pull a line out of line from Bones. Engineers love to change things. Yeah, hold on. Someone raises salute, and so I match salute. And there's a cork. I swear to God, this cognac, it gets better with a little bit of age. Because, I've had this same bottle now for going on 4 months, almost 5. Because I'm not what you call slightly less than a social drinker, I guess you would say. Um, Beer wise, if I'm visiting, I'll have a pint, uh, probably 2 pints, and it'll probably be a pint for every hour and 10 minutes. And then I know at a certain point that I will not blow illegal, especially if it's like 9%, 10% IPA. Oh, I drink I drink cognac at home, nowhere else. It's hard to gauge this stuff. Yeah, you could have 2 full shots of this, and then 2 hours later, you could probably get a just a little over a 0.08, which is most states was the legal limit. And yeah, cognac. Once I have some cognac, I'm done. I'm not going nowhere. At least for 5 hours, especially if I've had like 2 full shots. That's like 2 sherry glasses. And it's a half shot less than a sherry glass when you would get cognac, because you get just about 2 shots in a sherry glass of cognac, and that would be one drink. That's normally how I had it. And maybe I was being spoiled, but I was drinking top shelf cognac that one of my Mexican friends turned me on to. He was a bartender. Bless him. I won't say his name because I want him to keep on doing what he's doing, whatever he's been doing. So, and this was real. I can't remember the name of the cognac, but we're talking about something that was back in, we'll say back in '99 into 2000. It was about $10 a sherry glass. Now it'd probably be about $20 a sherry glass. It's expensive stuff. It was top shelf stuff. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, it was it's good stuff. So yeah, here's to you guys. Salute.
Salute.
It's just a perfect enough for a drink, and the fumes and and the hints of caramel, the hints of vanilla, uh, fumes, vapor. Woo. So I don't drink very often. I drink for the quality, I think, and good stuff. Woo. Make you go rough, rough. Yeah, for the right reasons, not because you're at a strip bar.
Stop saying for my line, wolf, wolf.
You know the Woofy cartoon,
Which one? The
Bugs Bunny
Disney one
cartoon,
or?
where no
Yep.
the Woofy cartoon, where the gal in the red hair sings the Woofy song.
I'm thinking of that now. Is
Yeah.
it that wolf?
Yes, and then they pull
Yes.
his strap back and put a big old wooden mallet in there and let it go.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how cartoons are really just a warped thing that's showing us what adult world is like. It's like, well, yeah, this is the future. Kids don't get that. It's just funny as hell. I thought it was funny. You know, and think about it. It's cartoon with a woman with big old titties bouncing everywhere in the cartoon. I'm just like, with the sexy dress on, it's like that was cartoon. I was like, wow, okay, yeah. A healthy appreciation for cartoons back in the day, you know.
Oh yes, definitely.
And with that, uh, we'll catch you later in the next Cartoon Land event. Good night, all. Thanks for
Good
coming
night,
out.
all.